Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss the chapter named Light in the Night, written by Clary Horsburgh. He was a famous writer and author. In this story, he has described about the invention of night lamps. The story dates back to the 70s. At that time, London was a city of darkness at night. It was much smaller city than it is now. It lacked the illumination we take for granted today. On clear nights, the moonlight was a precious guide, and people ventured out to socialize. But when the sky clouded over, the dangers of the night became all too real. The streets were treacherous. You could trip, fall, and injure yourself, or worse. A fall into the river could be fatal. The darkness was also a heaven for criminals who lurked in the shadows, ready to strike. In such conditions, getting lost in the city was all too easy. If you wanted to go out at night, you had to carry a burning torch or a lamp. Wealthier citizens often hired young boys, known as link boys, to guide their way with a torch. But even this had risks. Some link boys were dishonest and would rob their employees, leaving them stranded in the dark. By the early 70s, cities like Paris began to address the dangers of the night. Paris introduced a law requiring every house to keep a lamp burning in the window. Those who let their lamps go out faced fines. This system of lighting marked the beginning of safer urban nights. To manage lamps, people turned to lamplighters, individuals who, for a fee, would ensure the lamps stayed lit throughout the night. This idea spread to London, where street lamps soon became a common sight. As London grew rapidly in the 70s, street lamps became essential. By the late 70s, the city was a global hub of trade, manufacturing, and culture. Lights transformed the city, allowing business and entertainment to thrive into the night. Visitors were astonished by the sheer number of lamps. One German tourist marveled at the bright streets, describing them as festive illuminations. The lamplighters were more than workers, they were community figures. Their daily routines gave them a unique role in their neighborhoods. They noticed unusual activity, cleaned and maintained the lamps, and ensured the streets stayed safe and bright. Their job required strength, agility, and reliability as they lit and extinguished hundreds of lamps each day. In 1805, a new era began with the introduction of gas lamps. These were easier to light and maintain, eliminating the need for oil and wick trimming. But the shift saddened some lamplighters who felt their traditional role was being diminished. Charles Dickens captured this sentiment in his story, The Lamplighter, where a character laments the loss of the craft's charm and effort. Gas lamps improved lighting but weren't without flaws. Occasionally, a lamp would explode, causing alarm. Still, they represented progress, paving the way for the electric lamps that would eventually dominate city streets. Today, only 1,500 gas lamps remain in London, carefully preserved as a part of the city's history. A small team of lamplighters keeps these lights burning, ensuring they remain a living connection to the past. Walking through areas like Kensington Palace Gardens, one can imagine what it was like to live in London in that era, surrounded by the soft glow of gaslight. From oil lamps to gas lights to electricity, the story of street lighting is a story of progress. It's a reminder of how something as simple as light transformed cities, made nights safer, and connected communities. The lamplighters may no longer walk every street, but their legacy shines on in the lights that guide us today. This is all about the chapter Light in the Night, written by Clary Horsberg. Hope you enjoyed the story. In coming videos, we will try to understand more about the chapter. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching. If you liked the content, please click the like button to motivate us to make more such videos. Please click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for notifications.